Alright, here is our video. Yo, Math 3, practice test in the house. With a few students here working on their quizzes. Woo! Yeah. Okay, so you're going to be looking here on this screen, so I'm going to go ahead and minimize that. Sick. So you're going to see the big screen on the video, which is a lot better than when you had to squint your eyes and look at the small screen. Remember, I'm going to do an X symbol. I haven't done it yet, but sometime throughout this practice test video, you're going to be looking for me, flashing that sign, write down that time, and I'll give you the 5 extra credit points. Either email it to me at penewbold@wsd.net, or you can just bring it in on a piece of paper with your name, the time of when I do that X symbol during the video. Okay, so looking at number 1 here. So number 1, number 2, pretty easy. It's going to be this easy on the test too. So all you're doing here, simplifying, is you are combining, just combining like terms. Combining. It's going to be combining like terms, okay? So what I like to do is I like to circle and put things. So here's a plus, so you know that's combining. We're just going to add. If we go down to number 4, you're actually going to be like multiplying, right? That's different than combining. You're going to have to multiply, then combine like terms. Okay, so this one, you're just combining like terms only. So I'll go ahead and circle 6x squared and 4x squared. And those two I can combine with the plus symbol there. Okay? So 6 and 4x squared, maybe I'll just write them down. So 6x squared plus 4x squared. Then we have a plus 2x. Then we have a minus 5x. And then we have a plus 9. So I just kind of rearranged them and put the 4x squared together, and then put the 5x, put the 5x with the negative 5x with the plus 2x, and just wrote them next to each other. Over here, when you get to number 2, you're actually going to have to set it up differently there. You're going to actually have to you have to distribute that negative through first before you combine like terms. So negative times negative 2x squared is a negative 2x squared. And the negative times 5x is a negative 5x. And now, again, you can go ahead and combine like terms. I'm getting ahead of myself there on number 2. If you hear some weird banging sounds, that's because there's a vacuum guy next door. Yeah, after school hours. Woo! Go Newbold, making this test for you. And you, and you. Sick. Okay, so let's jump back to number 1, combining like terms. So 6x squared plus 4x squared is 10x squared. Nice. And then 2x and negative 5x is negative 3x. Right? Nice. And then plus 9. So your final answer there is 10x squared minus 3x plus 9. Then over here on number 2, we're going to combine the x squared and the negative 2x squared. So that's just a negative 2 and positive 1, negative 2 and positive 1. What's that? Negative 1? So we have a negative 1x squared. Then we've got a negative 3x and a negative 5x, which is negative 8x. Bam. Sick. Okay, so that's number 1 and 2. Number 3 now, you do have to do kind of the same thing there. So we're going to do d squared. You've got to rewrite it. I'd rewrite it so you don't make any mistakes. D squared minus d plus 5. That's going to be a minus 2d. And a negative 1 times the 5 there is a minus 5. Sick. So then we've got to combine the negative d and the negative 2d, as well as put a dot there for 5 and negative 5. See how I use shapes to try to identify which ones are alike? So I kind of keep it straight in my head which ones I'm combining. Yo. So let's see here. So we have d squared, and then negative 2d, and negative 2d, and negative 1d is, let's see here, negative 3d. And then, 5 and a negative 5 is just going to be 0. So my final answer there for number 3 is d squared minus 3d. Is that what you got? Check your answer. Remember, do it first. Don't be looking. Don't look. Don't cheating. Remember, check your answer first. And now do the answer first. Then do the problem first. Then check your answer. Okay, so jumping here to number 4 now. We got a lot of multiplication going on in this guy. Holy cow. So we're going to do 3xy times 5x to the 4th. I'm actually going to write this out because I make mistakes unless you write it out. Yo. So I'm going to do 3xy times 5x to the 4th. Then I'm going to do plus another 3xy times, so 3xy, times a negative xy. Oh no, it's starting to slow down. 3xy times a negative xy. So we'll go ahead and erase that if it lets me. Stupid smart board! No, not during the video! Ah, evil. There we go. Okay, so 3xy times 5x to the 4th, 3xy times negative xy, 3xy times, so we do another 3xy. Break this up, right, so it's easier. 3xy times 4y to the 4th. So 3xy times 4y to the 4th. Sick. Okay, so let's do some combining here. 3 times 5 is 15. X times, let's see here, x times x to the 4th is, well, there's one x there, there's 4 of them there, so that one's going to be 15, do multiplication now, 15x to the 5th now, because there's one x there, and there's 1, 2, 3, if I was to write those out, 1, 2, 3, 4 x's there, so the total of 5 x's, x to the 5th, and then we have the y. So 15x to the 5th y, plus 3 times negative 1. There's an invisible negative 1 right there. 3 times negative 1 is just a minus 3. X times x is x squared. And then y times y is y squared. Then do plus 3 times 4 is 12. And then x times, well, I don't see another x there, so we'll just bring it straight down. And then y, and then there's how many y's there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 1 y there, and then 4 of them there. That makes a total of y to the 5th. Sick. So we're going to circle that big long honking answer there. We got that. Big answer. Sweet. Sick. Say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo. Say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got our audience helping me out. Get me going. Okay, so number 5, again, looks a little bit different than what you maybe have done. Number 6 maybe is more recognizable. So number 6 is just going to be n plus 4 times n plus 4. Sick. But number 5 is going to be a little bit different. So we'll come back to 5 in a second. We'll see if you did number 6 right. Okay, so we're going to do m times m is m squared. Then n times 4 is 4m. And then, 4 times m here is another 4 times m, which is 4m. And then 4 times 4 is 16. Sick. Then we're going to do m squared. We can combine the 4m and the 4m. So we get 8m and then plus 16. Sick. I love that problem. That wasn't too bad. Bam! There's number 6. Bam, bam! Okay, number 5 now. Let's take a look at number 5. So number 5 is like set up already for you just to multiply them out and distribute them. So 2y times y, let's do it in blue. 2y times y is 2y squared. And then 2y times negative 4 is a negative 8y. Right? 2y times y is 2y squared. 2y times negative 4 is negative 8y. And over here, we got 2 y's there, timesing it by another y right here, because y squared is 2y. So there we go, excellent. So then we get minus, what, 3y, 3 of them, so 3y cubed. And then negative 3y squared with a negative 1, tricky. So negative 3y squared with a negative 1. Oh, well, that's just going to make it a positive 3y squared, right? And then we can get rid of that negative 1. Nice. And then we can see if we can combine any like terms still. So I notice here that a 2y squared and a 3y squared. Let's have to square around it because it's, oh, not yet. You thought I was going to do the symbol then. Because it's squared. That's not the symbol, remember? It's just going to, no, I didn't do it yet. Okay, so let's see here. So that's going to be 3 and a 2. Let's see here. So 2y squared, 3y squared is a 5y squared. Don't forget, we like to put the cubed in front there. So we're going to go and bring that down. That's going to be a negative 3y cubed. And then finally bring the negative 8y down. Okay, so for the final answer for number 5 is, bam, right there. Sick. Okay, so let's see here. Then we got we already did number 6. Here's number 7 and 8. We'll just check. We don't want these videos to be too long. We might have to break it up into a couple videos, which would be cool. Okay, so here's number 7. Oh yeah, number 7. A times A. What's A times A? Yeah, nailed it. A squared. And then let's see here. So then we got to do A times A, and then we do A times 5, which is what, 5A. And then negative 5 times A is a negative 5A. And then finally, negative 5 times positive 5 is a negative 25. Ooh, and the A's cancel. 5A minus 5A is 0A. It goes away. 0A goes away. Sick. So we're just left with A squared minus 25. Bam! Yeah. And then number 8, ooh, a little bit longer, huh? So we're going to do x squared times 2x. We're going to have to distribute all these out. X squared times 2x is 2x. Ooh, there's one x there. There's 2 x's there for x squared, so 3 x's, so x cubed. Then x squared times 1 is just going to be 1x squared. Sick. Then in green, we're going to do 2x times 2x is a 4x squared, because there's 2 x's there. And then 2x times 1 is just a 2x. And then, last but not least, negative 1 times 2x is a negative 2x. And then negative 1 times 1 is a negative 1. Ooh, look, it already lined up. Yeah, that was cool. You didn't see that coming. 2x minus 2x is 0x. That goes away. Sick. Anything else we can combine? How about, let's see here. Ooh, 1x squared and 4x squared. Those are the same. I don't see anything else with 2x cubed. So we're going to bring that down. So we get 2x cubed. 1x squared and 4x squared is 5x squared. The 2x minus 2x went away, and we're just left with a minus 1 there. Sick. Excellent. So there's the factoring side there, session. And so the next thing we're going to look at on the practice test is number 9 and number 10. And so I think what I'm going to do is, I haven't done the symbol yet, and 5 extra credit points. When I do it, write down the time. It's not actually going to be the time in this video, so I'm going to do part 2 now. So click on the link on my blog below, go to video part 2, and I'll go ahead and do number 9 and 10 and so forth on that one. So go ahead and say ta-ta for now, and because this is one of the videos to get too long for you, I want to do kind of shorten them up a bit, and so sick. So, not just yet, not yet, and probably on the next video part 2. Thanks for watching. Go to part 2 now. I'll see you in a second. Woo! Say goodbye, everybody. 3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. How sick.